Welcome back to CarCraze, where every engine roar tells a story and every model we feature takes us deeper into the heart of automotive passion. Today, we're driving straight into the future with one of the most exciting nameplates making a comeback, of the 2026 Chevy Nova SS. Yes, it's real, it's bold, and it's here to shake up the performance car world in a way we haven't seen in years. The Nova SS is no ordinary resurrection. Chevrolet didn't just slap an old badge on a generic shell. They went deeper into the DNA of what made the original Nova SS special and rebuilt it with the raw soul of the A60s and A70s, but injected it with the precision, power, and tech of the future. Let's start with the design, because honestly, that's the first thing that hits you. The 2026 Nova SS is a visual hammer. It combines heritage with forward-thinking design in a way that makes you stop and stare. The silhouette nods to the second-gen Nova, especially the aggressive front overhang, the squared-off rear, and the muscular haunches. But everything has been sharpened and sculpted for aerodynamic efficiency. There's a hint of Camaro in the LED light signature, a bit of Corvette sting in the vented hood, but the Nova SS manages to stand on its own. The front fascia is all business. Wide grille, honeycomb mesh, functional air intakes, and of course, that SS badge dead center. The stance is low and wide, the kind of posture that screams speed even when parked. Around back, quad exhausts, a subtle ducktail spoiler, and smoked LED taillights give it that Street Fighter vibe. It's not trying too hard. It doesn't need to. It's cool because it was born that way. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood, because a Nova SS that doesn't deliver performance would just be a hollow tribute. Chevy knows that. That's why they've given us options, but one headline engine, a 6.2-liter LT2 V8. Derived from the Corvette Stingray but tuned specifically for the Nova SS. This beast puts out a raw, naturally aspirated 500 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. No turbos, no hybrids, just pure, unfiltered American V8 sound and fury. And if that's not enough, there's a twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter V6 variant too, pushing out around 420 horsepower. That one's aimed at buyers who want slightly better fuel efficiency without losing the thrill. But make no mistake here, the V8 is the one that stays true to the SS legacy. Paired with a trim 6-speed manual or a lightning-quick 10-speed automatic, the Nova SS hits 0 to 60 in just over 3.9 seconds. That's Camaro ZL1 territory. But it feels different and more raw, more nimble, more connected to the road. The chassis is all new. Based on a shortened Alpha 2 platform, it's stiff, responsive, and incredibly balanced. Independent rear suspension, magnetic ride control, and electronic limited slip differential give it handling chops that surprise even the most skeptical enthusiasts. On winding roads, it grips hard and dives into corners with confidence. On straights, it unleashes a guttural growl that reminds you this car isn't just about numbers, so it's about emotion. Inside the cabin, Chevy has found that elusive middle ground between retro charm and futuristic tech. You're greeted by a driver-focused cockpit, leather-wrapped everything, contrast stitching, and satin aluminium accents. Analog-style gauges meet a customizable 12.3-inch digital cluster. The center console is clean, with physical buttons for the essentials and a large 13.4-inch touchscreen for the infotainment. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates. And yes, it has a performance data recorder, launch control settings, and track mode configurations are all accessible with a few taps. The seats, bolstered sport buckets, available in Alcantara or leather, depending on the trim. They're built for spirited driving but comfortable enough for long cruises. There's a flat-bottom steering wheel with SS badging, aluminium pedals, and an available heads-up display. You feel like you're sitting in a proper muscle car, but without sacrificing the comfort and tech we expect in 2026. In terms of trims, Chevy's offering the Nova SS in 3 main variants: the base SS, the SS Plus, and the SS Track Pack. The base gives you the V6 or V8, depending on your preference, with standard Brembo brakes, rear-wheel drive, and 19-inch wheels. The SS Plus steps up the luxury and tech, heated and ventilated seats, premium Bose audio, adaptive cruise, and more. But the real thrill seeker's choice is the SS Track Pack. That one throws in carbon fiber accents, forged lightweight wheels, a performance exhaust, a beefier aero kit, and upgraded brakes and suspension. And for those wondering, yes, there's already buzz about a possible electric variant coming later. Chevy's hinted at a Nova SS that would ride on GM's Ultium platform. But for now, it's all about the internal combustion thunder. And honestly, that's what we wanted. That's what fans have been asking for. Fuel economy? It's not going to win any awards there. Expect around 16 mpg in the city and up to 24 on the highway for the V8 with the auto. But again, if you're buying a Nova SS, efficiency probably isn't your top priority. This is a car for those who care about feel, feedback, and freedom, and not just fuel numbers. One thing Chevy has absolutely nailed is the price. The base Nova SS starts around $42,000, which is shockingly competitive given the power, heritage, and performance on offer. The SS Plus will run closer to $49,000, and the fully loaded Track Pack edition will creep into the mid-50s. Still, compared to rivals like the Ford Mustang Dark Horse or Dodge's Charger Daytona F, the Nova SS feels like a screaming deal, especially with a manual and a real V8 still in play. And here's the kicker: Chevy's not making this a limited run novelty. They're committing to full production. That means it won't just be a collectible. It's meant to be driven, seen, and enjoyed on real roads by real people. In a world where many automakers are moving away from performance in favor of electrification, the 2026 Nova SS feels like a bold stand-up statement that raw driving passion still matters. So where does the 2026 Chevy Nova SS fit in the muscle car world? In some ways, it's the perfect bridge between past and future. It's got the sound, the soul, and the swagger of the classics, with the brains and brawn of a modern performance machine. It's a love letter to gearheads who still care about shifting their own gears, hearing the engine scream, and taking corners with just the right amount of tail-happy drama. If you're a long-time Nova fan, this is the moment you've been waiting for. And if you're new to the name, get ready, because the 2026 Nova SS is about to become your new obsession. That's our deep dive into the return of a legend. The 2026 Chevy Nova SS isn't just a car, it's a revival, a rebellion, and maybe even the beginning of a whole new muscle era. Thanks for riding with CarCraze. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for more drives into the future. Catch you in the next one.